absolute warrior.
Sabe, eu tô vivo, quero mostrar que eu tô vivo. As pessoas falam que eu não posso, eu mostro que eu posso.
Could you imagine the upbringing, the adversity, the poverty, what this man has had to endure his entire life, and then to get to this stage, it's so impressive.
When Charles Oliveira fights, he fights like a berserker. He puts himself in danger. Like, he doesn't fight safe. From the moment the first bell rings, he's coming at you.
This kid is out of control at this point.
Big right from Oliveira, hammer fist.
The danger factor with Charles Oliveira is like nothing I've ever seen in mixed martial arts.
If this dude gets your back, the fight is over.
The kid's special, man.
7 fights, 7 wins, and 7 stoppages now. Who do you want to fight next? You've got to be thinking about a title fight sometime soon.
Tony Ferguson.
What you just did to Tony Ferguson was truly amazing.
Charles Oliveira has arrived. You cannot overstate just how good he has gotten.
I'm in the position to be fighting for the belt.
He's a nightmare for about anybody.
This is a guy who, he might even hold the belt and go all the way in the division.
There's no way to deny it. I'm one of the best in the world. I'm ready. The belt's gonna be mine.
Super breaking news here. Khabib Nurmagomedov has just officially retired completely.
Khabib retired today, so we gotta put his belt up somewhere.
The fight is gonna be between Charles Oliveira and Michael Chandler.
I'm gonna be the champion. People don't believe it, so I have to show them.
The lightweight title is vacant. It will not be in 25 minutes or fewer.
A guy who starts his UFC career 10-8 with 1 no contest turn into this. He now wants 9 in a row. He now has the most finishes in UFC history. He now has still the most subs in UFC history. I mean, this is an unbelievable run.
The lightweight division belongs to Charles Oliveira. Wow.
Kid is truly special.
What's next?
We finally have the news. Charles Oliveira versus Dustin Poirier is targeted for December 11th to headline UFC 269. We get to find out who really is the best lightweight in the world today. A lot of people think Dustin Poirier is the best lightweight, but then there's people who think that Charles Oliveira is.
Eu sou campeão. Eu provei mais uma vez que sou campeão. Não importa quem é o próximo, eu vou estar aqui pronto.
Charles Oliveira's got a lot of disrespect coming his way right now because everyone thinks that Dustin Poirier is the uncrowned champ.
That's my belt. You know, I've got to do this. I'm the best in the world, and I just know I'm going to be the world champion.
The boys in the back are leaning towards Dustin.
I think Poirier wins that fight.
Poirier will win.
I go for Poirier. He deserves it.
I got Poirier.
Dustin Poirier.
Dustin Poirier. I'm going Poirier. I'm going to go with Poirier.
We got to put some respect on Oliveira's name, guys.
Is Charles Oliveira the most doubted champion?
What is your plan as champion, right? I mean, you've done everything. You fought everybody.
After 10 years in the UFC, 26 fights, he's going to realize his ultimate goal, the ultimate dream, lightweight champion of the world.
Dustin Poirier, he just has that grit that I wish Charles Oliveira had.
I paid my dues. One more mountain to climb for the ultimate view. And baby, destiny doesn't make mistakes. Let's go!
It's under the neck. It's under the neck.
He's down! Charles Oliveira! Down him now, folks! Down him now!
I'm proving to everybody I'm the Lion of Lions.
But you said coming in like, hey, Justin Gaethje's definitely next. So as we sit here, Justin Gaethje definitely next.
Charles Oliveira is going to be playing Justin Gaethje for UFC 274.
I'm going to win, I know it. I just need to put a hole right in his face.
I want Charles Oliveira to show me that he's not a quitter.
They talk, I do it.
Crushing news. Charles Oliveira missed weight by 0.5 pounds.
We have officially not have a UFC lightweight champion. Charles Oliveira has been stripped officially.
Title stripped, fight will go on though. Only Justin Gaethje on Saturday night has a chance to win it.
The champion has a name. His name is Charles Oliveira.
I'm here to knock him out. I was here to knock him out before he didn't make weight. This is UFC 274, Oliveira versus Gaethje. Charles Oliveira, 11 in a row, and still the best lightweight on planet Earth.
He is so technically proficient. He is so good with everything that he does that there is no weakness anymore.
This is a message to the entire division. I'm a problem for the entire division.
He's got to get the belt back.
You will no doubt fight again for the title. That will be your next fight. Who do you think deserves to fight for the title?
So what's next, guys? What are we thinking top of the division?
Potential #1 contender
Islam Makhachev. That is the fight that needs to happen.
Anybody you talk to about Islam says this kid is the next world champion. This kid is the next Khabib. Nobody in the world can beat this kid.
Who's more complete fighter than Islam? Nobody can touch this guy. Islam is the best lightweight in the world.
Islam Makhachev comes from Dagestan, trained with Khabib. A lot of people talk about Islam being the new coming of Khabib.
Now we've got Islam. This guy's just flat amazing. I mean, he really is.
He is methodical as all hell. He is a force to be reckoned with right now.
I am ready for anyone.
This guy's got it. He's got it, dude.
Daniel Cormier labeled you as the lightweight that no one wants to fight.
I have 10 fight win streak, 11 months. I finished 4 guys.
The fact that you're now finishing guys, right? That's taking it to another level.
I'm gonna try to finish all my opponents.
Oh, drop. Oh my goodness. Islam Makhachev submits Dan Hooker in round 1.
Dude, the guy just beat Dan Hooker, and I'm not sure he broke a sweat doing it. His grappling is phenomenal.
That grappling is serious. He's for real.
That is 10 wins in a row, 4 stoppages in a row. What do you want next?
I need title fight. I'm ready. I'm here. Just tell me when and where, and that's it.
Islam have to fight for the title versus Charles Oliveira.
They have to make me versus Charles. I'm gonna take him down, make him tired, and he gonna give up.
Let them fight. Best versus best. There is only Islam and Charles. We're gonna take this belt. We're gonna show them.
Islam appears to be one of these guys whose names you better get used to.
He's a problem, man. There's no doubt about it.
It doesn't seem like Islam's going anywhere anytime soon. It feels like he's almost just beginning his career.
It does, and that's what's scary about it. I think we're no doubt looking at a champion.
Are we now at the point with Islam Makhachev where his next fight should be for a title?
I mean, he might be the most dangerous mixed martial artist in the world at the moment, not wearing a UFC title. I mean, this guy is so ready to find out how great he could be. It's alarming. It's scary. He's not only complete, he's not only intimidating and destructive. This guy is a tank, ready to go in there and just run over people.
There is fighters, there is champion, there is elite. Islam is elite.
I'm coming for take this belt.
It's gonna be big dream fight versus Charles Oliveira. Finish him on the ground. Take this belt and go home. Best lightweight fight versus best lightweight.
It has finally been announced. Charles Oliveira vs. Islam Makhachev is happening on October 22nd for UFC 280, and the location is Abu Dhabi. All the odds are stacked against Charles Oliveira in this one.
Charles Oliveira out of the favelas in Brazil has effectively changed his life forever. This guy is like a living, breathing embodiment of a rags to riches life story, and he still fights like that with that hunger. It's wild.
I'm sure life was not a bed of roses for Islam Makhachev either.
You're from Dagestan. It's not a very big place.
In Dagestan, everybody have to be strong. When I was young, I have to training. All my life I've been training with champion. Now I think I'm ready for everybody.
Charles is so excited. He walks forward, he walks people down, he goes into the fight, he gets hurt, he gets dropped, he gets knocked down, he gets wobbled, but then he comes back. But Islam doesn't make mistakes. He goes out there and he's almost perfect in his approach.
Styles make fights. And these are two guys who believe in pressure, two guys who believe that they can fight both on their feet and on the mat.
Well, you got the two guys in the division with the greatest win streaks. Both of these guys are on double-digit win streaks in the weight class, and they both look like absolute savages.
I believe I'm the champion. There's nothing that changes there.
He's got to get the belt back. So if the cross that he has to bear is going over to Abu Dhabi to get it, then he's got to bear that cross.
I'm gonna make him tired, pressure him, and make him give up.
Just the way they match up, I just think it's going to be fireworks.
This is the best fight. Both guys at the prime of their careers, the best of their abilities at the absolute top. Both are kryptonites to each other.
These are the two best guys that the UFC has in the lightweight division at this moment, and this is the fight that people want to see.
It's two of the best in the world in their prime, fighting when they should be fighting.
Fighting runs in my veins. It's in my heart, in my mind.
Oliveira is so different than anybody else. He's got the most submissions in the history of the sport.
O campeão se chama Chael Oliveira.
Islam Makhachev.
Islam Makhachev. He looks absolutely terrifying.
He is not only winning, he's winning in dominant fashion.
Let's do this.
This was the fight to make. It's going to be such a huge event.
We will all witness a piece of UFC history.
I cannot wait. Sign me up. Take my money. Let's go.